The much-anticipated trial of rapper Lil Durk, real name Durk Devontae Banks, has been postponed. Originally scheduled for January 7, 2025, the trial is now set for October 2025. This delay is attributed to the sheer volume of evidence. Investigators have amassed a staggering 230 gigabytes of digital data and over 20,000 pages of reports. The prosecution and defense teams require ample time to sift through this mountain of information. The delay, while necessary for a fair trial, prolongs the legal limbo in which Lil Durk finds himself. Even as he navigates this legal storm, Lil Durk remains focused on his music. His new album, Deep Thoughts, is scheduled for release on January 31, 2025. This release, coming just weeks after his postponed trial, is a bold statement. It suggests that Lil Durk is determined to continue his career despite the serious charges against him. The album's title, Deep Thoughts, hints at the weighty matters on his mind. Fans eagerly await the album, hoping for insights into the rapper's current state of mind. Lil Durk's world was shaken on October 25, 2024. The rapper was apprehended in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, by federal agents. The charges were grave conspiracy to commit murder for hire, use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, and firearms offenses. The arrest sent shockwaves through the music industry. It marked a stark turn of events for an artist who had risen from humble beginnings to the pinnacle of the rap world. The charges against Lil Durk stem from a tragic incident that occurred over 2 years prior. On August 19, 2022, Xavier Robinson, known as Lil Pab, was shot and killed in Los Angeles. Robinson was the cousin of rapper Quando Rondo, a rival of Lil Durk. Prosecutors allege that the murder was a retaliatory act. They claim it was in response to the November 2020 killing of King Von, a rapper signed to Lil Durk's label by Lul Tim, an associate of Quando Rondo. This cycle of violence, rooted in the often turbulent world of gang rivalry, forms the tragic backdrop to the charges against Lil Durk. Lil Durk faces a daunting legal battle. If convicted on the charges against him, he could spend the rest of his life behind bars. The potential sentence underscores the gravity of the situation. Adding to the complexity of the case is a newly unsealed FBI affidavit. This document alleges Lil Durk's involvement in a second, separate murder-for-hire plot. This alleged plot targeted individuals believed to be responsible for the death of his brother, including members of the Gangster Disciples gang. While Lil Durk has not been charged in connection with this second alleged plot, its inclusion in the affidavit further darkens the cloud hanging over him. Section 6. The circle narrows, OTF members ensnared. Lil Durk is not alone in facing legal challenges. 5 members of his rap collective, Only the Family, have also been arrested in connection with the case. The arrested individuals are DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, Asa Houston, and Keon Grant. These arrests highlight the collective nature of the allegations. They suggest that the alleged crimes were not the actions of a lone individual, but rather part of a broader pattern of criminal activity. Section 7. A city divided, fans united, reactions to the arrest. Lil Durk's arrest has elicited a range of reactions. In his hometown of Broadview, Illinois, officials have taken a decisive stance. They rescinded the key to the city that they had previously awarded to Lil Durk. Furthermore, they severed ties with his charity, the Neighborhood Heroes Foundation. These actions reflect the complex relationship between Lil Durk and his community. While some view him as a success story and a benefactor, others see him as a symbol of the violence that continues to plague Chicago. Meanwhile, Lil Durk's fans have rallied around him. In a show of solidarity, fans in Ghana staged protests advocating for his release. This international support highlights Lil Durk's global reach and the loyalty he inspires in his fan base. Section 8. From Chicago streets to global fame, Lil Durk's ascent. Lil Durk, born Durk Devontae Banks, is a product of Chicago's South Side. Growing up in the Englewood neighborhood, he witnessed firsthand the poverty and violence that have come to define the area. He channeled his experiences into music, becoming a leading figure in the drill music scene. Drill, a subgenre of hip-hop known for its gritty lyrics and often violent themes, provided Lil Durk with a platform to share his stories and those of his community. His raw talent and authenticity resonated with listeners, propelling him to stardom. He has released 5 top 5 albums on the Billboard 200, collaborated with superstars like Drake and J. Cole, and even won a Grammy Award in 2023 for Best Melodic Rap Performance. Section 9. An Uncertain Future. The Stakes for Lil Durk. Lil Durk's legal battle casts a long shadow over his life and career. He is fighting to clear his name while facing the possibility of a life sentence. The outcome of this trial will have profound implications for him, his family, and his legacy. Will he be able to overcome these charges and rebuild his life, or will he become another tragic figure in the annals of hip-hop history? Only time will tell.